The Magnificent Seven. It was good. I actually enjoyed the movie. As I watched it, I compared it to the original. I saw the original, the Yul Brynner, Steve McQueen version, and this one had Denzel. So, I mean, I don't know. I like a good cowboy flick. I do. I like a Denzel movie. He's mastered the art, but you know, a mediocre Denzel movie is still a good movie. So this one was a good movie. I just don't feel that he was I don't know, maybe not comfortable in the part, or perhaps maybe just a lot of things. I don't know. It just didn't feel what I was expecting. Good movie. Don't get me wrong. It was a good movie. But if you've seen, you know, the cowboy shoot 'em up before, then you've pretty much seen this one. It's just essentially different faces. Ethan Hawke is in the movie, and he wasn't as large a character that I expected. I expected him. I'm looking for Training Day, so I was kind of expecting him and Denzel to pick up kind of where they left off with their chemistry. I didn't feel it this time around. Chris Pratt is in the movie, of course, and he and Denzel, they carry the bulk of the movie on their shoulders, as was expected. I mean, they're got to be the biggest names in the movie, right? Byung-Hun Lee is in the movie, and I said before in a trailer preview reaction that I thought he would be impressive in this movie. He does a lot of other stuff that I don't think he really gets credit for, and they let him act in this movie, and he's good. This has got to be setting him up for some future stuff. I don't know what he's doing, but there's got to be some other stuff coming off of this. Other people are going to look and say, "Hey, wow, that guy's got chops." Peter Skarsgård is in the movie, and his best role to me was playing the yuppie thief in Empire, opposite John Leguizamo, and that was a good role. I mean, he seemed to be exactly what he was portraying. In this movie, he's portraying a robber baron who's just tormenting the people in this town so he can get their gold. And I'm looking at him and I'm thinking, weren't you a yuppie in the other movie that I liked? But it didn't sell for me. He's only in like 3 scenes, and you know, if you're the main villain in the movie, and you should be villainous. People should be looking and going, "Oh my God, he's on the screen again. Someone's gonna die, man." But nah, it wasn't really like that. Emmanuel Garcia Ruffalo is in the movie, and he plays the Mexican guy, Vasquez, and I don't know. I guess it was good. I guess his role, Billy's role, and Martin Sensminer, I believe is how you say his name. They play essentially the ethnics, aside from, of course, Denzel Washington, who also plays, ethnic. But Denzel's role kind of reminded me of Django, in the sense that in particular time period that he's playing, I think some of the things he got away with, I don't think they'd have done that in those times. There was the whole just getting out of slavery thing that didn't wash in the movie, and I mean that's good. I didn't want to hear that, but at the same time, it would have been relevant to the time. It's kind of like, doing a martial arts kung fu ninja movie and nobody's got swords. It was an important part of that time period. But the Asian character, the Mexican character, and the Indian character, I think were portrayed well because they didn't have the Hollywood accents placed on them, so they weren't like overly crazy ethnic sounding. The Mexican guy didn't have a great big sombrero, and the Asian guy, they didn't make him say fried rice a lot, which is crazy racist. And the Native American, they portrayed him well also, and I appreciate that. I commend them for that. Overall, what you've got is a movie where the robber baron takes over a town, kills some people. They want revenge, so they hire, Denzel, who's essentially the murderer of bad men, and he comes in, gets as many people as he can, pulls them together, brings them in, and they do their thing. Now, if you're looking for an exact remake of the original, no, that's not what this is. This is sort of like the Magnificent Seven that happened during the same time, maybe in another city, because it's not the same. They don't even have the same names. But it was good. I mean, you got Chris Pratt, you got Denzel, you got a lot of big names in this movie, and Vincent D'Onofrio is in the movie. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong. And he's good. I mean, if you're watching the Daredevil series, then he's on top of his game right now, too. So, a lot of great actors, a lot of great scenes. It's just, it felt like they were just rehashing some stuff. If movies were food, this was kind of microwave. It was a good meal yesterday, and I microwaved it today, and it's okay. I remember it being a good meal yesterday, but today it's just kind of microwave. And that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. But overall, even though it sounds like I may not like the movie, it was a good movie, I'm going to give this 7 bags of popcorn. Yeah, let's do that. So, as always, if you like the video, if you like the content, if you want to talk about cowboy flicks or a Denzel movie or what Chris Pratt is doing next, go ahead and subscribe right here in the corner. Let's talk about it. And then like.